sunset tonight.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live under the lights here, Kentucky Speedway for the Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. Here we go. About to get set. No, we're not in the Kentucky Derby. Well, we definitely going to have a derby out here. Some boys been about to get set in the monster trucks, do some awesome things. We're underway here at qualifying, folks. So get your refreshments, get everything taken care of. Watch these boys through the qualifying. Let's get this thing and show on the road. That's right, we're looking here at trucks, man, storming around here. Middle of qualifying right now. And just begun. We got 26, some bad fast boys. Gonna tear this place up here. 1.5 mile exciting racing here in Kentucky under the lights. Good track, like this place. It can produce some pretty good racing. And you know, kind of multi-groove. Every once in a while might get one groove, depending on how it fans out throughout the race though. One thing about it, gonna be very interesting here with these guys. Want to welcome everybody because we're live here tonight. YouTube, Facebook Live. Want to welcome everybody here. Have a good set here for the couple days here before Thanksgiving. Already want to get support out to everyone. Turkey Day. Gobble gobble. Turkey Day, I call it Hammy Ham Day myself. Can I like a Hammy Ham? Old Dustin German out there in his 28 machine. Joshua Spalding putting it on point for right now. Well, there we go. Old Gerald out there, man. What's up? The chat. He's sitting 7th right now. Speed chart. He's crawling around the track a little bit. Here we go. Looks like Joshua Spalding's going to put this thing on point here. grid them up. Till tonight, Joshua Spalding putting it on pole. Scott Page in second. AJ Hamlin there in third. Brian Beach in fourth. Steve Baker, welcome back here tonight, starting in fifth. Dustin German in sixth. There he is. Jay Weezy, Gerald West right there in seventh. Jeffrey Applegren there in eighth. Terry Renner sitting in ninth. And Timothy Hale rounds out the top 10s. Look through the rest of this field. All right, some good names out here. And these guys about to do it here tonight at Kentucky Speedway. Under the lights here, folks. Nice setup that we're about to have. It's wow, 26, some bad fast boys gonna storm around this place here tonight. As they're getting set here to grid this thing up. Hope everyone, man, here tonight is ready. About as much as I'm ready anyways, too. I'm ready. Call this action. It's going to be fun. Furious. Fast and furious. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Mitchell? Hamilton. Charity race? Yeah. It's always a good thing, man. Love charity racing. It's always good to, have these guys, racing for a cause here. I like this league because they stand for what they mean, racing for a cause. And here's that is the race, usually racing for a cause out here tonight. So right now, or any other time. So right now, looking good. And again, like I say, want to welcome folks, man. We're out here live, OSR Network, bringing this thing to you here tonight on YouTube, Facebook Live. So pick whichever one you like, whichever one you want to chat out here. Hit a share, hit a thumbs up if you're on the YouTube side. First time around, hit a sub, hit a share over there on the Facebook side and whatnot. So either way, definitely enjoy everybody coming out. Hope everybody's getting ready, geared up for Thanksgiving as much as I am, and geared up for some racing excitement here tonight. Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. Napa Know-How Machine up front, Joshua Spalding. He's going to lead them to the line here. Pace cars in. Here we go. Green flag's about to fly, folks, here tonight under the lights. And it does. Boom. Here we go. Green flag. They get hammering through the gears. A 6 there outside. That's the man of Scott Page, if I'm not mistaken. They head off in the turn. They fan 3 wide in the back already. 2 wide, hang on to it there. Little touching and bumping and rubbing. No harm, no foul, but boy, up front, look at Joshua Spalding. He takes off. Good deal. Got Rick out in the chat, man. If anybody wants to say hey, tell them, say, hey, look, what's going on? Look at these guys fanned out, wrecking in the back, though. Truck in the wall. A little like Fluffy. Ouch. Caution. Well, Fluffy, he's all messed up. Just like that. Well, they were 2 wide, almost 3 wide right there. Yep. Oh, just got clipped a little bit. 2 machines in the wall, 10s there in the wall. Nowhere to go. Wow. Timothy Hale, 00. He was in the wall. That's just how fast it can happen here in Kentucky. Boom shakalaka. Well, and the caution in for the first time. All right, here we go. Gonna rack them back up again, try this thing again. Joshua Spalding out front, the Napa know-how machine. He definitely knows how to get around this place, I'll tell you that. Knows how to get around a truck, period. All right, sorry about that. My wife called. What's going on out there, Robert? No, Gerald West, he's out there. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? I love the driver, so good deal. Appreciate everybody coming out here watching here tonight. We're live here, definitely Kentucky Speedway, under caution for the first time. Like I said, I apologize about that. Wife called and kind of interesting because that's the first time she's ever called and asked me about, I guess she's doing a football poll. So, yeah. Alright, but we're going back green here. Racing here again. Gonna be lap 7 when they cross that line tonight here. Kentucky Speedway. Yeah, Josh, already a wreck. They wrecking all over the place. Crazy bunch. Yeah, two guys got hooked up together. Looks like these trucks, man, right now on the first couple laps, well, they can hang together a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see what we got here. As right now, definitely a good one. Nice, I hear you, Robert. Big screening it tonight, man. We're going to crown a champ this weekend. Racing Freaks, Sim Racing League, sponsored by Stock Car Racing Experience. We're going to have an experience here tonight. Napa know-how man up front. Look at that 14, A.J. Hamlin. He's right there. Pace cars in. Here we go. Green flag flies in the air. And Joshua Spalding takes it as these guys fan out again. They're about there. Too wide. As old AJ's Scott Page is on the inside of AJ. He takes that spot away. Steve Baker, he's back at it with that 55 machine. Hold on to it. I got a blinky back there a little bit. Don't want too much blinking, but look at these guys all race fanned out too wide coming out the back stretch. Robert said, yeah, hope me. Well, wreck them all, Robert. You'll win. Just wreck them all. Man, riding along here with Steve Bakers. He's trucking that thing up through second spot. Right now he's in a battle with old Scott Page. Look at Gerald West right there taking the sixth place rate from old Brian Beach. Brian Beach is looking back here. Got Ryan Nolan there, though. Jeffrey Clifton, he's trying to move it on up to the front. They're moving on up to the east side. That's right. We finally found a ride for tonight. And we're cruising here in the trucks right now. Look at that. Ryan Nolan makes the pass on Jeffrey. Looking good. There you go. 88 days. Man's already thinking about Daytona. A little fanned up, but boy, up front here, they are still battling it out 2 by 2. AJ Hamlin on the inside, with the outside Dustin German right there. You got Scott Page in the mix. Here comes the 86, couple of teammates there. That's actually Gerald West, Jay Weezy. You know who he is in that 86 machine. Flying high on the outside, trying to battle it out there. Don't look too far though. Got that 87 Ryan Nolan coming up through, and then Steve Baker's up there. So we're about to have all the mix of the champs coming up through the field here. Well, look at this side by side coming out of turn 2. Hold on to it a little bit. Gonna get a little slick after a while. Look at that Jay Weezy blasting up through there. Looks like a bullet out of a Glock machine as he takes away that 87 truck. Well, he just flying high. Must have done some practice this week. Man, gonna try to take 3 wide. Oh, be careful. Might end up clipping that 14 there. Don't want that to happen. AJ, sitting and spinning, you might end up in the wall. Not what you want here. Close action here. Number 6 is Scott Page, though. He's on the outside coming out of turn 2. Oh, they almost touched. Gerald took a basic move. He's on the inside of AJ heading into 3. Got Dustin German behind him. That's bringing along the Seattle Seahawk man there. Scott, actually the 18 there, Brian Beach. Looking very good. Dustin German up high as they come across the line. This time by the complete lap number 12. Actually lap 11 to number 12. High line, kind of. In the trucks, going low, middle. Usually the best place here though. High line coming in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 at this place. You'll see them dive right there. See where that black line is right there where they're running? You want to put your tires right there and kind of come right that turn and let it glide up. I love Kentucky, man. I love this place. Actually, where I got my first win here in iRacing, and I drove this place. Woo! Lonely on pit road. What? Who got in a wreck? Who's going high? Who's going high? Good race though. Up front, Joshua Spalding is about to have his hands full with Steve Baker. He's climbing all over the back deck lid of that machine and about to get every bit of a piece he possibly can here on him and scoot it on up here. So here we go. Steve Baker's looking right there to have a tailgate party on the Napa Know-How. He dives down. You see where they putting those tires right there on that black line, and then you let it drift coming out. Perfect line there for Steve Baker. That's what you want to do at 1 and 2. Watch, he comes to 3 and 4. He'll dive a little bit to the middle and then leave it on the high side all the way through there. Nice. Oh, nerd man, Terry Renner. What's going on, Terry? Why are you in the pits though? Thought you was on the track. Wow. Don't come up in the booth. I'll let you come up in the booth. All right, here we go. Good battle band up front so far. Battle back here though, look at this. 14 of AJ, crossover move going to the inside of the 86. Well, this right now, man, is anything. What's going on, Terry? Well, I brought him up and then he left. Oh. What? too fluff. What do you mean too fluff? Yeah, brought up Terry, then he left on me. I don't know what happened. Oh well. Anyways, good battle still right here. Ryan Nolan and 86 of Gerald West is, that's actually the 18. I hate to hear that, man. Okay. Well, the 18's looking on the inside there. Going to try to take it away from AJ if he possibly can. Still got, look at Gerald West, though, pulling that thing up to the third place spot. Battle for the lead. Scott Page takes it on the inside, takes it to the point, and takes it over Joshua Spalding. They're coming out of 2 down the back stretch here. Behind them, though, Gerald West, he's got his hands full of Dustin German right there. So, get a little spread out a little bit. Not too bad, not too bad. You see these guys now at lap 18 and 100. Now, this is actually a typical Kentucky. They get spread out a little bit, but still, even when they're spread out, they're like little packs here and there. Guys, you know, we're definitely, I don't know. They get into little packs, and then next day, you know, boom, they're out there racing each other. Oh, what's going on, Terry?
What's up, Joe? Just hanging out in pit lane.
I hear you. I didn't see you on the speed chart out there, man. I saw you out there earlier. Just got caught up in an accident. Well, what you think, man, about this race so far? Some good ones out here right now.
Yeah, a lot of fast guys tonight. A lot of fast guys. It's a tire eater, though. You know, you think the tires are going to last for a bit, but they're gone pretty quick. So definitely, I think that high line is going to be the way to go late in the run.
You know, I love this place. First place I got my win here at iRacing, and I love running around here. And I was telling them there in 1 and 2, it's almost like Michigan, where you see the little black line, one lane up from the bottom. Usually we want to put those tires at right there, left side tires, and kind of let it just drift coming out of 2. And you can get so much momentum coming out of 2, going down the back stretch there, doing it that way. 3 and 4, always had to struggle a little bit. That's kind of one of them high lines, like you said. So definitely tires can play a factor. If we get a long green flag run, I'm with you there, Terry. This place will eat some tires alive.
Yeah, late in the run, it's tough down bottom because you get that nasty push unless you get it perfectly right. So passing late will be at a premium.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I say that 1 and 2, you got to get that arc, you got to get it to smooth, and you got to let it drift off. Right now, it looks like that's where Gerald and Dustin are very much running at, and they're getting a good run here on Joshua Spalding, who is in second. And old Steve Baker's flying high up front. Man, he's come back this week. Ryan Nolan right there, he's getting a good run up here on Dustin German. About to have a 3-truck battle going on here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
I think I'm going to head back out there, Joe. The truck's been beat and banged by the pit crew. I'm going to go out and see if I can motor it around. If she decides to blow, I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, Terry, man. Wish you the best out there.
Thanks, Joe.
All right. Old Terry Rennet right there, man. He's going to try to get out there and run a few more laps. If not, he'll come back up here, man. We'll chit-chat some more. Dustin German there sitting in the 4th place spot. Gerald West in 3rd. You got to look. Those 3 trucks right there, it looks like they're about to battle it out. So Ryan Nolan's closing in at that Humane Society machine. Cat's on it. He's running a perfect line. Look at the momentum run he gets coming out of 2 there. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. Right now, the single file, but it won't take long, and these guys will actually just go out here and they'll be battling with each other. With lap 24, 100, just like what Terry said, tires will come a factor later on. Guys out here definitely will burn them up. As you're seeing here, look at Dustin German. Goes on the inside. He's going to go high and wide here a little bit. Don't know what he's going to try to do, but hey, no doubt. But there we go. Let's take it high and wide ourselves. The Blimpy Cam. Everybody likes Blimpy? I like Blimpy. It's Blimpy Cam. Blimpy, Blimpy. Come on now. Y'all just can't think, man. Blimpy's cute. Look at that, going to the apron. He's taking it to low line. Oh, got a little wiggly heading into one though, Ryan Nolan. But he might be able to take that spot if he gets a good run coming out of 2. Can't get the momentum though. Cause we're here, flying the Blimpy cam. Zoom, zoom. Told you 3-truck battle about to happen between that 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's right, Blimpy cam. Ryan Nolan couldn't get the run on him right there, so he had to back out of it just ever so slightly. And then he lost a little momentum there to Dustin German. That's going to bring old Scott Page up into the mix here. So we might have 4-truck battle here. Gerald West with that intensity. Look at these guys getting knocked around. That's another thing about Kentucky. Very bumpy track. It's not very smooth. That's why it's kind of hard on tires, I believe. So what y'all's take out there in the who's y'all's favorite? Who y'all like to see this thing tonight? Pull it off. I like to see him. I see old Steve Baker. Oh, pit stops underway. Green flag pit stops, that is. As it looks like, yeah, Steve Baker dropped off in the pit road. I don't know if that was by design or he had just said he's pitting early, but we got a lot of guys pitting already early. Wow. 86, Robert said he's going for the man that's on pit road right now, Jay Weezy. Brian Beach got his Seahawks machine out there. I wish they'd have pulled that game off against Atlanta. Comes Dustin German down on pit road, going to get his 4 tires and fuel. The 90 machine, Jeffrey Clifton right there. Steve Baker's coming back out. Makes his way back on the track here. This is what we come to see here. Well, again, want to welcome everybody out there. Want to appreciate everybody out here. And, you know, December the 1st, it'll be a year anniversary here for OSR Network. And it's been a banner year, and I want to appreciate everybody for that. We eclipsed our goal of 900, heading well into 900. And next goal, 1,000. Definitely want to get to that 1,000 mark and open up some of the other features here, YouTube. Like that way people can buy sponsors and stuff like that. I don't know how all that stuff works, but hey, anyways, I can read up on it. But either way, that'll be another milestone. We're in the caution. Don't know what happened. Oh, Dustin German. Not what he wants. Just lost it coming out of pit road. Yeah, just lost it coming out of pit road and barely bumps the wall. Wow. Definitely not what he wanted to see. Well, very interesting because we've only got 4 machines on the lead lap now. Wow. Well, that mixes it up. There. Cold tears. So if somebody stays out, which I just don't think they can, all these guys will, that would have put the whole field a lap down. Wow. Right now I'm only showing 7 trucks on the lead lap. I think that is going to trap all these guys, because Joshua Spalding is not making a pit stop. Robert said, "Tars." Hey, come here and get some tars. Let me get some tars. Tars. All right. Good one so far here. Yeah, I don't think Joshua Spalding came into pits, and that's going to trap all these guys here and get the wave around. That's going to put Steve Baker, Gerald West, all these guys a lap down. Oh, some big names there. Wow. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Gonna be 7 machines on the lead lap. Uh-oh. Who knew? Well, we are live here tonight, Kentucky Speedway under the lights. Not the Kentucky Derby. We're definitely derbying around here in this track with some high horsepowered motors. Under the monster machines here for the Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. Under caution here again. So I think it's only number 2 though. So we only had 2 cautions, not bad. Self spin by Dustin German. Just looped it around coming off pit road. He must be. Looks like we got a couple of these guys got the wave arounds now. I just had to put them back on the lead lap. No? Yeah, that's going to catch him in the big field here, lap down. Wow. Unless Joshua Spalding is the first person to get the wave around. And we'll see. I think he is. Because it's showing him 86 seconds back on the gap. So I think he's the first person to wave around. So all these trucks in front will get a wave around. Yep, there they go. I think they will. Yeah. Yep, there they go. Well, I thought there for a minute. I was like, wow, well, the whole field just got caught. Wouldn't that have been something? Brian Beach up front. Scott Page sitting in second. Douglas Johnson right there. John Johnson. Ryan Nolan. Joshua Spalding's going to be in 6th right here. As they're going to have to do the wave around and truck that thing right here fast. Yeah, 18 was the leader. I had to look. I thought Joshua was. My bad. My gap thing was a little off. Thought for a minute, I thought, whoo. Half that field was about to get caught. Pace cars coming out here, though. Coming out of turn 4. They need to gap that thing up a little bit. They want to get up here. Here we go. Single file start here for the guys in the back. Wow. Man up front, Brian Beach, he gets a good jump on these guys. He heads off into turn number 1. A little spread out a little bit there. So he's going to have Scott Page coming up. Whoa. Ryan Nolan gets a run right there on the 8 machine. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Racers for Christ. You gotta love that one. Awesome, awesome there. Oh, Ryan Nolan looks on the inside. Head off into 1. He makes that pass. Clean as a whistle. Wasn't quite clean, but he definitely made it either way. That's going to bring John Johnson up there in the mix. Back here, Gerald West. He's going to look to come through this field too. There's Joshua Spalding in the 9 machine. AJ Hamlin right there. Behind him, Connor Pears. Thomas Quattlebaum. Looking good so far. Kind of spread out throughout this field now. Steve Baker, he's up there in the mix. As Brian Beach is still leading this one. These boys going to have to try to do something to get back up front. They're about 3 seconds behind the leader right now. It's going to take a little bit. Just be calm, patient. You know, race your race. Let the tires come to you. Riding along here with Steve Baker. He's got Gerald West right there on his back bumper. And he's trying to run down Joshua Spalding. It's a 3-truck battle right here. Joshua Spalding's pulling up on John Johnson. Taking high and wide. Going on the outside, heading into 1. The 8 machine moves up the track just a little bit. That threw Joshua off his pace because that put him up too high. He's going to get a run off too. Oh, almost contact. It brings the 55 in the mix here. So we're shuffling this thing up. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th right there amongst them. Joshua's going to have to get to that inside. And oh, basic maneuver 3 wide to the line. Almost clipped the 8 machine. He had to get around him somehow, some way. Wow. Look at that 8, the 22. There's John Johnson holding on to it. Steve Baker's all they're around. The 8. I had a feeling that one. Oh. Fit. Oh. No caution. Wow. The 95 of Connor. Let's go back and see what happened on that one. Didn't throw a caution though. Eight got the hook to the 22. They kept going. Oh, he tried to come back up the track. That truck just obliterated the wall. Wow. And we stayed green all the way through that. Still up front, Brian Beach. And he's going to have Ryan Nolan here in just a few. Get about a second back on him. Ryan Nolan's trying to powerhouse this thing to the front. Scott Page right behind him. Got a pirate symbol on the back of his truck. Look at that. Joshua Spalding right there in his tire tracks and Napa know-how. He looks on the inside, going to go side to side here. Coming out of turn 2, down the back stretch. He's going to try to dive this thing heading into turn 3. We're almost halfway in this one at lap 43 of 100. There you go. Napa machine got his tools working for him. Very nice. Very, very nice. Scott Page right there. He's coming up underneath there. The 55, Steve Baker. He's coming underneath Scott Page. Excuse me. That's going to bring old Gerald West there into the mix. That's a battle for 5th place spot. Gerald's going to pull up on the back deck lid there, the number 6 machine, and try to take that thing. Gonna haul the mail up to the front. Woohoo! Good run so far to take it neck and neck. Oh, to come out of the turn. Hold on to it. And he does. Dives that thing on the inside. AJ Hamlin right behind him. The 14 machine. Daryl can't quite make that pass just yet. Had to get back in line just a little bit. There he goes. So there's single file here up front. Very good running as we actually see old Joshua Spalding making a move there around a lap car. We got some lap machines here. Double 0 there, Timothy Hale. Now, Gerald West made it around AJ. He's still trying to run down the 55 machine. Dustin German, ever since that spin, he's not done what he needed to do here. Kind of just off the pace just a little bit. Oh, old 22s around. Now that's gonna bring the caution out. And I got a feeling it's back with the number 8 in him. Earlier on, those two got into it. So, I have to see what happened here. Maybe some just miscommunication on their end. The 8 dives on the inside. 2 just comes down. Whamma. Woo. Almost came back up on the track. Yeah, 2 looks like came down. The 8 was there, occupying the space. All she wrote. No harm, no foul. But you know what? Whamma. Well, like I said again, we're live here tonight. Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series, Kentucky Speedway. Under the lights here. Man up front, Brian Beats got the 18 machine looking good. Ryan Nolan's there in second. Joshua Spalding. Well, this packs the field up here a little bit. As everybody will come down pit road, get the 4 tires and fuel. Alright, here we go. Pit road, busy place. I already know what Robert is out there. He knows who his favorite is. Jay Weezy. Darrell West, 86. Alright, there we go. Boys are up front, about to set to go back green flag racing again. Well, line them up. 18 went to the bathroom. Gave up the lead. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh man. Well, Brian said, look, can't hold it no more. I got to go. Gives lead up to old Ryan Nolan. Joshua Spalding up front. Steve Baker right there. So that's some heavy hitter names up front. Gerald West there in the mix. A.J. Hamlin, Scott Pays, Dustin German. Wow. Who's who at here at Racing for a Cause? Well, we're halfway home in this one. Under the lights here at Kentucky. The fuel about 30 laps. That's going to take us to go one more pit stop if it goes green the rest of the way. That's about the fuel window. That's about average. About the tires too, about 30 to 35 laps when you're probably going to be screaming for some tires too. Just by going off what I used to run here at this track. Again, I like Kentucky. I run this track a lot. Yeah, me too, Robert. I still sometimes get excited. I hope everybody's enjoyed this one. It's been a good race so far. These guys have put on a good show here. This track sometimes can lead to a little bit of single file action, and it has for the most part. But they've definitely been able to mix it up, have a lot of passing. Here we go. The pace car is going to set to let these guys go back to work as it comes around turn 2 down the back stretch real slow. Yeah, especially Robert, when I have a 23 ounces of water in a cup over here, drinking it throughout a broadcast. Yeah. Gotta have something for water, boy. I know it'd be dry mouth too. All of a sudden start going. He told me that turn. I like all chalked up mouth and all. Here we go. Pace cars come out turn 4. We're gonna take that hard left turn on pit road. Ryan Nolan and company set to take sail here. There it is, green flag. Gonna be 49 when they cross the line. Darrell West gets a good jump on the outside. So does Ryan Nolan out front with Joshua Spalding. Here comes Steve Baker. He's on the inside there of the number 86 machines. They pull out of turn 2. They'll settle that one. They'll go single file. Now old Darrell West got to have his hands full right there. But I think when he goes back on the inside, crossing him over, we'll see if he can hold on to it heading into the turn. Coming out of turn 2, see if that inside's going to hold up for him. Actually, turn 3, 4. Behind him, Dustin German's got his hands full. Darrell West makes that pass, crossed it back over and went boom. Yeah, no, yeah, Rick said great already bottom. He got a bucket. Oh, man. I guess I should just uproot the toilet, bring it in here, and just sit on it while I'm calling. How's that? That'd be just different. That's all I got to say about that. All right, now to 14. A.J. Hamlin's trying to pull it up here. He's along there racing with old Dustin German and Scott Page in the mix there. Behind him, the 08 Target machine of Thomas bringing it up in there. He said, I want to play, fellas, and I'm coming up here bad fast. 5 machine there, 40 of James Edwards. He's looking good. 45 machine also. That was a nice pass. Good crossover move by Darrell West there. Up front still, we got Ryan Nolan running this one. Joshua Spalding still hanging on to second. Darrell West there in third. Steve Baker in fourth. Dustin German sitting in fifth. As we're looking here along with Scott Page, he's trying to look there on the backside of A.J. Hamlin, who is tearing up the back end of Dustin German right now. Behind him, good battle going on at 18. Brian Beach trying to pull it back up here. He's got Douglas and Jeffrey Clifton back there battling along with him. So A.J. Hamlin, Dustin German, he's got his hands full with A.J. Hamlin. Look at that. Joshua Spalding. Well, you want to talk about being all over the back end of that man in the New England machine. Boy, he has just given it everything he can. If that guy was doing a tailgate party with hamburgers, wow, he makes a power move on the outside. Here comes Darrell West on the inside, though. Going to try to open that door up. Try to take that second place spot away with the 86. Here we go. It is a nice pace so far, but that was a power move by Joshua Spalding. There you go, Robert. Yeah, no doubt. Good 3-truck battle here. You have got old Ryan Nolan, Darrell West, and Steve Baker battling it out for second spot right now as they're all strung nose to tail. And a freight train across the line. Should be 43 to go. They're clicking off some bad major fast laps here so far. And this thing, man, is definitely clicking away. It's up front, Darrell West. Still in that third place spot, trying to look on the inside, the 87 of Ryan Nolan. Well, Darrell, man, he must have done his homework for this race. They don't look too far back. Dustin German and A.J. Hamlin's going to come up there. As look at that. Boy, he is pushing them cats around this track. They'll push them right out the way. Nice. Good run. Looks to the inside out of 2. Ryan Nolan says not so fast. Gets a run coming out of the turn. And the kiddies, man, looking good, but that's going to bring Steve Baker on the outside. He just can't quite make it stick. These three trucks are mixing it up. As they come across the line, be 41 to go. Wow. What a battle here for second, third, and fourth place, respectively. They do run at Gateway. They ran at Gateway about a couple weeks ago. They run all kinds of tracks here. Martinsville, Bristol, Dover. They don't discriminate. They run them all. Good battle here so far. Ryan Nolan sitting in second. Gerald West right there in third. Steve Baker sitting in the fourth place spot. Dustin German trying to pull it up. Here we go. Another battle on the inside there as he looks to try to take that spot away. Don't know if he's going to be able to get it done. And A.J. Hamlin's all over the back end, and Dustin German back there too for that spot. That's for fifth and sixth. So not only do we got second, third, and fourth, we got fifth and sixth back there battling it out, beating each other's tailgates off of these trucks right now. And that's what Gerald West is doing. Gerald's all over Ryan. I mean, if Ryan makes one mistake, that man's coming around him. Period. Oh, and he's got a power move on the outside. Coming out of two. Might have the preferred line here. Like to see heading into three. He does. Makes the move. Got a little bit tight or loose right there. Had to back out of it. It's going to let old Steve Baker move on the inside. But he can't quite make that pass. Can't quite hold it down. Holy cow. Wow. Well, I hope everybody's ready for Thanksgiving. And another day or so here, man, and Thanksgiving will be underway. Awesome, awesome time of the year. Eat some. Everybody get fat. I'm already fat, but that don't matter. I get even fatter. Or actually a lot happier. But either way, I know I'm going shopping. I like shopping. Black Friday. Hey, yay. I like Christmas time. Christmas time is my best time of year. Ho ho man, he brings presents. Don't get me wrong, I like Turkey Day too. Well, Turkey Day, I call it Hammy Ham Day. But yeah, the outside run, Brian, definitely is a good run if you can get it to stick and work. Normally this place though, you go to that middle groove there, and so if you can get that high line working, it's definitely the momentum style. Yeah, eat and sleep, Robert. There you go. Well, we'll be off after tonight. OSR Network will be off for the next 2 nights afterwards. So definitely keep that in mind. As again, want to appreciate everybody coming out here tonight, taking time out, watching an awesome race so far. Joshua Spalding, and I'm going to tell you what, the man in second spot, 86, done his homework here at this track. He might pull this thing off before it's over with. Sitting in second there, Gerald West. Calling Jay Weezy. Ryan Nolan in there in third. Steve Baker, he's back in fourth. Yeah, that's me. I'll be watching football too. Watch the Redskins lose. But I know Robert Moyer's a Redskins fan. Good run right now. Old Ryan's trying to stalk him. And it looks like Gerald's just a tick quicker than Joshua Spalding up there. But he'll eventually catch him on this long green flag run. Again, keep this in mind. These guys are probably going to pit here within the next 4 to 5 laps. And that's going to put them right there in the pit window. Look at old Ryan Nolan. He's one of the fastest on the tracks here. And showing it right now as he's trying to run down that man, Gerald West, who lost a little bit on that run that time by. Yeah, I was waiting to see if I got a response from you there, Robert. We all know secretly in the back of your mind you love the Cowboys. We know. But that's okay. All right, 86 on the inside. He's going to try to take that second spot away. As again, like I say, we're going to look at about here in the next 3 to 4, maybe 5 laps. These guys are going to start doing the pit stops. Oh, lap traffic almost played a factor. They'll go door to door out of the turn 2. Man, hang on to it. Gerald, he powered, muscled that thing to the outside, and it's bringing the man of Steve Baker there. Steve Baker's going to stick it onto the outside of him. They touched. Oh, little rivalry here, by the way, between these two. So no love lost on the track, but boy, they are beating and banging the door fenders off of each other. Ryan Nolan right there along with Steve Baker. Hold on to it just for a second. Ryan Nolan fell back to the 4th spot. Steve took that 3rd away from him. Good run so far. And still, Gerald's just a tick faster than Joshua, just can't get up there. I like New England. I'm a Panthers fan, but I like New England. That's just because I think Tom Brady's the best around. So. And the Eagles look good this season. But anyways, that's my predictions. Steve Baker's still hanging on to that 2nd spot. Now, these guys are definitely mixing it up here late. Again, we got 29 to go to put them into their tire fuel window. I'd say within the next couple laps here, they're going to definitely be pitting. Maybe within the next couple to 4 or 5 here. Make sure that they get in that pit cycle. They're modulating through lap traffic. That's Terry Rennert out there. Got that mean green machine. Him Yoda. Darrell West in 2nd spot. I think this is one of his best runs in the league this season. Sitting in 2nd. They are in the pit window, Robert. Absolutely. I think they're just wanting to see how much more they can get out of this thing right now. That's a good solid run by Steve Baker right here. He heads off into the turn. Give you an idea of what these guys, the RPMs and all that they're showing speed-wise around this track. Well, them 3 guys right there, that's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, folks. They're all nose to tail. They're having a party on the track. Steve looks to the inside. Can he make it stick going into 3? Actually coming out of 2, my bad. And he's going to make it. No. Whoa. And now here we go. 97 around. Caution out on the track. Aaron Tolhurst. Well, now they ain't got to worry about the pits. I think he just lost it coming around the track. Yeah, he came out of 2, bumps the wall, spinning around. Ouch. Everybody got through. Good. Caution out. Here we go. Now you pit. Well, this is going to set up a good one here. Kentucky. It does change. I mean, it changes, but then again it don't, because everybody was on coming into the pit cycle anyway, so really kind of just helps them out, slows the pace down, bunches up the field though a lot. Oh yeah. Help broadcast from the couch. I need to get on the computer. You can be in the booth with me. Well, you know, we got a long way to go here left in the season. Chase starts up here probably the next, probably about 3 or 4 weeks for these guys. It's going to be interesting, but we go until about the beginning of February when we start up our new season here at Racing for a Cause. We'll be back here. I know it's our network. I appreciate these guys letting me do it. Got some good things happening in 2018. Obviously, man, Racing Freaks got their last race this Saturday. We're trying to champ there. We'll be back. As far as I know, I'll be back. You know, Robert's the man out there. He'll let me know. We'll be back on there on Saturday nights for Racing Freaks Sim Racing League, sponsored by Stock Car Racing Experience, and obviously Winstail. Hey, way up. Them boys are crazy. Sim500 guys. Got some great things happening with those. Definitely there on Mondays with them and whatnot. So got some good things happening in 2018. And I'm pumped up and excited here at OSRN. I want to appreciate everybody coming out and supporting us here tonight. That's been a good race. Gerald West up front. Uh-oh. Jay Weezy leading this one. Joshua Spalding second. Well, I know Jay Weezy's wanting to hang on to this thing for the next 20-some laps and put it in victory lane. Can he do it? Rah, rah, he can do it. Jay Weezy's our man. We're going to get set here to go back to green flag racing soon. He's going to have to worry about Ryan Nolan there. Dustin German's back up to 5th. Scott Page is in the mix. So you got a few good trucks up there. Lights off on the pace car. Here we go. Going to be 22 to go when they cross the line. When the pace car drops off. And let these guys, man, go to work. Here we go. Steve Baker going to sit there in the 3rd spot. Jay said, well, we'll see. Hang on to it. Pull out the Glock. Hold them off. Shoot your tires out. Do something. Got to be wacky-backy about it. Well, the pace car's coming into turn here. Coming into turn 3. Come out of turn 4. Duck off on pit road. Let Gerald West go to work up front. This is where you just earn your paycheck, so to speak. Pace car's in. Here we go. Green flag racing. Gerald West gets a good jump on this one. Along with Joshua Spalding and company. They'll take it single file. Well, while we're here, why not? Let's do what you like it. Let's bring it up. The speed cam. Well, I tell you what right there, folks, if that doesn't get your heart pumping, your hair jumping up and down on your skin, or at least it raised up, man, doing a boogie woogie, something like that on your forearm, something might be seriously wrong. And tomorrow, I definitely run, jump, get in your car, do what you got to do to get a doctor's appointment, maybe a psychologist appointment. Tell them you need medications and help, because it's some good racing. And if so, if not, if it don't do anything for you like that, you could be dead or just, well, something's wrong. Either way, that's awesome and exciting. I love it. Hey, tell your cat to wake up over there in the corner. They're getting too bored. Good race up front. Gerald West, he's hanging on to the lead and pulling away by 2/10 right now. Run the caution. Oh, 85-22 getting together a little bit. Oh, bumping and rubbing right there. I don't know if it's between them two or not. Wow. 85. John Johnson cut the nose of the 22 off. Barely. And then the 85 loses it. Huh. Well, I know that wouldn't trigger no caution. 31 slow. We'll go back on him. Out. Greenway. There we go. Oh, just didn't see Terry up there up high. Got him to him just a little bit. Turn him around into the wall. Ouch. That brings everybody on pit road here again. Four tires of fuel? Why not? Set us up for a shootout here. Does anyone go for 2 tires? Oh, Gerald West moved his pit. That's going to kill him. He'll lose a position now. Oh, he went for 2 tires though. Everybody else went 4. Uh-oh. So Gerald's going for the gamble here. Thomas, I think he took 2 tires. Let me look right fast. Yep, top 2 guys took 2 tires. Everybody else behind them 4. Wow. Gonna be interesting. There's gonna be a shootout here. 15 to go. Well, 15 to go. When they go back green, probably going to be about 12 to go. Wow. Keep in mind, last lap ends it. 5 to go. Caution comes out. That puts an end to it. Gerald West is up front, sitting on 2 tires. Thomas Quattlebaum Jr. there in second on 2. Joshua Spalding, Steve Baker, Ryan Nolan, Dustin German all on 4. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. If Gerald can get a good run, maintain up front, he might be able to hold him off there. We'll have to see. It'll definitely loosen this truck up a little bit. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car. Can Gerald West hold on to this one? Yeah, Stan, just a bad night on his end. Here's what he's already tore up. Hey, made a couple positions up though. He's sitting at 18th right now. Here we go. Pace car's coming into turn 4. Gonna duck off on pit road. It does. Gerald West is going to have to get a start of his life here. Spun the tires almost a little bit, and so did Thomas. That might have helped him out. But that driver's advantage right there. Whoa, Steve Baker almost clipped the nose of Ryan Knoll. They got 3 wide back behind him. 08's up high. Steve's down low. We're in the middle of it. Got the Steve Baker right there. They mixed that one out. Oh, Gerald's going to hope that he can make it around this track for another 7-8 laps. Look at that Ryan Knoll. Steve Baker touch coming in a turn. Trading paint coming in a turn 3. They understand that they got to get up front. Ryan Knoll, as Joshua Spalding's running down that 86 up there. Holy cow. Here we go. 87 runs on the inside. Barely right there. It's got Dustin German. He would love to see Ryan Knoll. The 86 would there. Gerald, he would love to see that man, Steve Baker, get up there and battle with that second place man of Joshua Spalding before he catches him. Look at Dustin German. Power on the inside in the turn 4 as they head off of turn 4 here. Across that line will be 10 to go. Another 5 more laps. Now they're about dead even up front. Joshua's a tick faster. As right now you got to look, Steve Baker, fastest man right now is Joshua Spalding. The battle here though is actually for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Look at the 6 machine of Scott Page. Move on in with that thing right there. Wow, good powerhouse move. And Steve Baker's moving away. He's going to try to chase him down. Problem is Joshua Spalding is very, ever so slightly catching the leader here. Daryl's going to have to put that thing on that medium line and let it drift out of the turn, and he does. Wow. He knows it's about to be a dogfight up front for the lead. The guy's got 4 tires behind him. Can he hold him off just long enough? He's hoping that Steve Baker get up there and will battle the second place man. Because if he does, then that'll get pressure off of him before he gets around him. As Steve is not quite fast enough to catch Joshua. Well, he is a little bit faster. Joshua fell off the mark that last time though. So Steve definitely will get up there. Look what they are when they cross the line this time by time wise. He's a tick faster than Gerald that time. Wow. Boy, those top 3 are running almost identical. 7 to go. Folks, keep in mind, next couple laps here, caution comes out, but look at the run Joshua gets coming out of turn 2. He just takes that line away from him. He's got to hang on to it. This is going to be a battle here. Battle for the lead. Now, if these two get running side by side and he is on his back deck lid. Problem is he's going to take that preferred line away from him. He's going to have to make that thing stick coming out of the turn somehow, some way. It'll make that truck very wide here. That's right, you block for all you got, Gerald. Make it to where old Steve Baker gets up there. Because as Steve gets in the mix here, that might be what he needs. If he can hold him off just long enough for Steve Baker to get up there. And if Steve gets alongside the 9 battling with him, that'll be just enough for that man up front to hold off the 9 long enough. That's what he needs. He needs Steve Baker to get up there and battle with him. That's what he needs right now. I mean, he's holding his own up front. Gerald is in that 86 machine. Jay Weezy doing a fantastic job. Don't want to slip up, though. Keep your concentration there. Definitely hit your marks and whatnot, because Steve was crawling on the back end. And he's pulling away from old Joshua Spalding. He's pulling away from him a little bit right there. That's another thing, because Steve Baker's on the back deck lid. And this is all that Gerald West wants to see, is the 55 and 9 go door to door. Well, Steve, Dustin German and Ryan Nolan back there is door to door. Well, there's a truck length back there between the two as Gerald West has turned the wick up and went ahead. They're about dead even up front, folks. They're within hundreds of each other right now. Look at Steve Baker. He understands he's got a very, very fast machine. And look at the dials on the inside. Gerald don't get the inside up. No. Oh, and he don't. But boy, Joshua Spalding did it. That's going to let the 55 get a run on him. Here's what Jay Weezy wants to see up front. With 3 to go, he wants to see them two battle it out for second spot. And the longer they stay door to door, the better it is for the 86 here. As Steve Baker drives it on the outside. Now he got around 2 to go when they cross the line one more time. Can he hang on to this one? Hit your marks. Don't give up any spots around this track, especially the inside, the outside, as it's when they cross the line one more time. Can the 86 hold on to this one here? Gerald West goes into turn 1, dives it down low, and he's going to let it drift coming out of the turn as high as it will. I just don't think Steve Baker's quite close enough to catch him into turn 3 as they head off for the final time. Coming across the line, that man, the 86, pulls off a miraculous win here tonight for the Racing for a Cause Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. The 86, Jay Weezy. You want to think they ain't going to be one happy camper right there. The 2-tire strategy. He needed just that little bit of Steve Baker and Joshua Spalding to battle. That helped him out tremendously there going into the last turns. What a race. What a battle to the end there. Wow. That's what it's all about, folks, right there. Just hard, clean style racing. And Gerald West proved that he can run these trucks and put that thing up there. Steve had to do everything he could do to get up there and try to battle it for this position. Just ran out of time. Dustin German pulls up 4th. Wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And there's your standings right there. Oh, wait, old Joshua Spalding needs to take his mic off TeamSpeak. There we go. Well, let's bring up the 3rd place man, Joshua Spalding. Joshua Spalding, Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you what, that was intense coming to the final closing laps there. Looks like you had a run on Gerald up front, and then you lost a little ground. And then here came out of nowhere the 55 machine there of Steve Baker. And he got high on you. And that's just what I think Gerald needed, was y'all two to battle just that little bit. What'd you feel when he got the run on you there, though Steve did?
Once that truck gets to your right rear, you kind of helpless there for the most part. Just especially if you're racing clean. But that was just extremely hard racing. Once again, I'm sweating like a pig. And congrats to Jerry. It was a great win. I think he needed that for the chase. Definitely wanted the win there for sure, but ran a good race. No damage or incidents, and had a chance there at the end. Just couldn't pull it off.
Hey, I definitely a hard charging run there at the end of it. Definitely was fun to watch. You got anybody out there you want to thank?
I definitely want to thank most of the guys tonight. I was racing around. Everybody was giving each other room. I don't think I came into contact with any truck tonight, so it was good, clean racing, but extremely hard racing. So those races are always fun. Appreciate you, Joe, for doing the broadcast and Racing for a Cause, putting the league on, and all the viewers out there. This is hard racing. We're giving it everything we got.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely hard racing again. Congratulations for pulling that thing home here tonight, 3rd spot.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, man, as you can see, old Jay Weezy out there, he's tearing up the pavement. Let's bring up our 2nd place man, Steve Baker. Steve Baker, Joe out in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you, you did everything you could do to try to run down the leader. You got past the 2nd place man there. Takes back those last couple laps. Think you had enough, man, to pull it off here? I mean, it was just so close.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun racing my teammates there in the last few laps. I tried to save there the first few laps of that run, and it sort of paid off a little bit. If there were a couple more laps, I probably could have got up to Jerry. I don't know if I could have got by him, though. He was pretty fast. I raced around him the whole race pretty much. And on the long run, we were about the same speed, so congrats to him. It was a lot of fun to be out there, and it was good to be back. Took a long break, and it was good to have a good run on my first one back here in a while.
Yeah, no doubt. Definitely long break off. Came back, finished this thing in 2nd. A strong run for you out there tonight here at Kentucky Speedway here for Racing for a Cause, Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series. Hey, got anybody out there you want to thank for 2nd place?
Yeah, thank my teammates, Josh, Jerry, Dustin, Brian, and thank Rick for putting on the show and hosting this series, and then thank you for broadcasting for us and RFC and everybody else shows up.
No doubt about it. Well, definitely, again, congratulations on pulling that thing home, bringing it home tonight in 2nd spot, Steve Baker.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, we're going to go off down here Victory Lane because I know we have one happy camper here, Gerald West. Gerald West, Joe out in the booth, got a copy?
Hey, Joe, you know I do, man.
Well, but I tell you what, you had a bad, fast ride in that Smith & Wesson machine all night long here at Kentucky. It was up front. You took 2 tires on that last stop. Did you think that pit strategy was going to hold?
Well, I tell you what, I surely didn't know if it was going to or not. The Smith & Wesson Glock was cocked and loaded all night, man. I've been working hard on this track and trying to determine the track, see where the best line was and how everybody was running and saving tires, you know. But that last pit stop, you see me miss my box, I'm sure. And so I decided to take 2, man, and it worked, luckily.
Yeah, 2 tires got you out front. You held them off, held your ground. It was an awesome run. I know we were saying, I know you love the fact that Steve Baker gave that little bit of opportunity when he went side by side with the 9, because that's all you needed was just that 1 lap or so there of them battling to get out front in front of them to kind of get the pressure off of you a little bit. And I think that's what kind of helped it out. But as simple as Steve Baker made it, he almost closed that gap in, just ran out of time on you. You still pulled off the victory here at Kentucky. An awesome win out there. Got anybody out there you want to thank?
Yeah, man, absolutely. But yeah, like you said, Rad Racing, man, they were fast. Josh, he dove down in there, and I didn't know he was there until halfway through the corner. But my spotter sat inside, and luckily for me and him, I think he lifted and I moved up. I don't remember too much about it because I was so focused on Steve and them coming up through there too. It was a lot of fast guys out there tonight, man, and hats off to everybody that was out on the track because they all did a good job tonight. There was a couple cautions, but all in all, it was a great race. And yeah, man, this wins for OSR Network and for everybody to have a happy Thanksgiving, man. And I'd like to thank Racing for a Cause they help put this. They do all this stuff. All the admins over there, man. It's a great league, and I enjoy running here. I like to thank Rad Racing, my teammates, and everybody out there watching, man. Is if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So thanks, Joe.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely appreciate the chat out there, and definitely a happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Like you said, awesome here. Racing for a Cause, Cresson Candle Company Trucking Series here live tonight under the lights of Kentucky. And our winner, we call him Jay Weezy, Gerald West, putting it in victory lane. Again, congratulations there, Gerald.
Woo! Thanks, Joe.
All right, good deal. Happy guy right there. Awesome to see, man. Finally putting it in victory lane tonight here at Kentucky. Well, folks, we're off the next 2 nights, everyone. I hope everyone has a happy and joyous Thanksgiving this Thursday. And be safe and with the family and whatnot. Until then, we'll be back Friday night for the NGRL Show Me the Green. Until then, everyone have a good Thanksgiving and have a great night.